demonstrate the vital role African Americans have played in the development and progress of America throughout our history. Now I'm going to introduce our extraordinary hard work and amazing staff, Miss Macy Augustine, Miss Colin Tillman, Miss Brittany Bernard, Miss Dolores Brown, Miss Crystal Thomas, Miss Langela Broussard, Miss Angela Alexander, Miss Virginia Prejean, Miss Carla Martin, Miss Jaleesa Keys, Miss Dominique Provost, Miss Carla Clark, and our Center Director, Miss Annette Harrison Victor. Oh, Miss Ari Martin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ari. She's here, she's in the back. All right, ladies. So up next, we're going to have a poem by Miss Brittany Bernard, Phenomenal Woman.
Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. Cause I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me.
Yeah. They hear one.
So, again, this is going to be interactive. So, everybody stand, if you don't mind, stand up.
You want to stand up, dude?
So,
all right, stand up. Stand up, baby.
I also have...
Stand up. Stand up, get down. Stand up. I want you to stand up.
I also have an African...
Stand up, baby. Stand up. Stand up, baby.
It's me.
Say hey, dude. Look.
Unfortunately, our dancers cannot be here today.
Oh, look at that.
I'm talking about fire expression.
But they are.
But we are.
So, all you have to do is remember the number 4 or the count of 4, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, as African descendants, we already have internal rhythm. We just need to know how to expunge it, right? So, I'm going to play. All you got to do is bounce to the rhythm, okay? Y'all ready?
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Okay, all right.
So if you listen closely to the bass, if you listen closely to the bass, it's gonna move you. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so y'all ready? Now we gonna pick up the pace.
Say hi, dude. Look. Say hi. Do. Do, look. Say
That's
hi.
the fun part of
Say
it.
hi.
About 3 years ago, at the age of 52, I worked in healthcare for about 24, 25 years. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of working for other people. I have enough talent to do what I want to do. And I'm also
It's hi,
a
baby.
veteran. So I'm like,
Well, guys, we're going to end this video right here. Make
so
sure you
that I can
like,
focus
comment, and
on
subscribe
who I am,
to our channel.
what I need to
And we'll
do,
see y'all later.
so that I could be a positive contributor to my green. I'm from Macomb, USA, and I'm a percussionist. I've played in various places around the world with some of the major acts like Ali Wilson of the Temptations, Randy Skinner of Parliament. My genre is primarily jazz and African and Latin percussion. Just one quick question. Anybody know what this type of drum is? Huh? Huh?
I forgot.
Anybody? Nobody?
I forgot.
Huh? She said a bongo. It's a little bit older than a bongo. But this drum is a djembe drum. And this drum has about an 800-year history. It is one of the first instruments percussively that's known to man. It was developed during the 12th century by the Mende people of the Malika tribe of West Africa, what is now known as Mali. And I'm gonna do a little something for y'all. There would be no music like you know it today without this history right here. And it's part of you. I have a mentorship program called Pooch Percussion where I have about 20, maybe 25 young boys that range in age from 4 to 18 years old, where I teach this, but I also teach life principles. I always, I think that is very imperative for us to develop our children in our culture. We have bought into that Eurocentric mindset, the way things are in the United States right now. That's not the way it was in Africa.
Right.
That's, I'm gonna say it again, that's not the way it was in our background, in our lineage. We respected one another. We esteemed one another. And as you know, right now, in a lot of cases we don't, and it's very sad. So I think that it's important for me to impart that to our children. I teach them this, but there's so much more that they need to know about who they are. So when they go out there and interact with the public, they can conduct themselves like kings and not thugs. So, we had to work, right? Even over there in Africa. I don't care what it is. It's because we have a positive rhythm about ourselves. I remember I told you I played at various places in the world, right? I taught myself how to do this. Got mad at one point. The love and leadership that I knew I needed and I wasn't getting, I start to rebel. But we had the percussion, right? But a lot of people didn't know that wood could make some nice sounds, huh? Anybody know what this type drum is? Huh? It's a drum. It's called a slit or a tongue drum. And it's because, they call it a tongue drum, is because we make sounds with our tongue to communicate. And because some of the dense populations, the dense forest areas of places like on the Niger River, it was hard for them to get to one another. So they communicated by the drum or by the slit drum, because the slit drum could carry a tune over those dense areas. Putting your kids to sleep at night? I know I start playing it. My wife be talking to me. And I start playing it. And then I hear a snore.
That's my sister, right?
right.